All right, we have two more important command line commands to learn before we can move on to node and express and actually writing code. So those two commands are rm, and the other one is rm-rf. Technically, this is actually just one command, rm, and this is something called a flag, which is a way of changing what the command does. Let's begin with rm. We use rm to delete a specific file. So in this case, let's go to the fave colors directory. And as I mentioned before, blue and green are not actually my favorite colors. So let's get them out of there. Let's just delete them entirely. So we need to cd into colors/fave colors, just like that. And we can see blue, green, and purple. To remove blue.txt, I need to first type rm and then the name of the file. So rm blue.txt, or use autocomplete. Remember, that's tab. And if I type ls, it's now gone. I don't know if you noticed, but it didn't actually delete from the file tree yet. And that's just a matter of it lagging a little bit behind. Because remember, when we actually delete this file, it's on a computer somewhere else. It's on one of Cloud9's computers that they've designated for me to use here. So when I delete something, it has to send the command from my browser to their computer. It then deletes the folder or the file. And then once it's been deleted, it then sends something back to my file tree to tell it to remove blue.txt from the display. So sometimes it lags a little bit, which is another reason that it's good to just use the command line. Let's also remove the green.txt. So rm green.txt. And now we're left with just purple.txt, which, as I mentioned, is my favorite color. So that's how we can remove individual files. And then the other command is rm-rf, which allows us to remove entire directories. So I'm going to back out, and one more time. And I'm going to delete the entire colors directory. And that means getting rid of orange, red, and yellow.txt, as well as fave colors, and my beloved purple.txt. I'm going to get rid of all of them by using rm-rf. The -rf stands for something that you might not expect. It stands for recursive force, which basically means that when we say delete colors, it's going to delete all of the child directories that colors contains. So not only the files here, but it will delete fave colors and all the files inside of that. And that could go nested as many levels as we want. It's going to force delete everything inside of that directory. Technically, rm and rm-rf are the same command line command, and -rf is a modifier, or what's called a flag, for the rm command. So it's still the rm command, but -rf will have it do something slightly different. And then we need to provide an argument, which is the name of the directory to delete. And in this case, it's colors. So rm-rf space colors. And I hit enter, and you can see my entire colors directory just disappeared. If I type ls over here, there's no colors directory anymore. If I try and cd into colors, it tells me no such file or directory, and it's all gone, including my fave colors directory and my purple.txt file as well. To summarize, rm will delete an individual file, and rm-rf will delete an entire directory. One interesting note about rm-rf is that if you're not careful and you use it in the root directory of your entire computer, you could actually wipe everything from your machine. And I've never actually seen that or heard that happen. It's almost like an urban legend, I guess, at this point, but it is something that is technically possible. If you did rm-rf/, which almost scares me to even type that, even though I have nothing of value on this workspace yet, if I hit enter, that could delete every single thing in this workspace. It's an interesting tidbit, but it's also worth knowing about.